Would you like to get 64% more resources when using your mining laser for your multi-tool in No Man's Sky? I'm Controlled Chaos, and in this video I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. So we're going to be making a donut called the Stellarator for this. So you're going to need your nutrient processor, which I have right here. Going to open this up, and the first thing we need to do is we need to make a dough. So make a dough, you need to have flour. In order to have flour, you either need wild wheat, or you can take the kelp sacks, where are mine? Kelp sacks, and do that, and that turns it into kelp rice, which then turns it into the flour, refined flour. So we're going to take our refined flour, put that in there. But then we also need one other thing besides the refined flour. The next thing we need is we need to have some yeast, and to get that yeast, you just take Vesium, put it in there, and you'll get wild yeast. So I'm going to make this wild yeast here and get that processing up. It takes a bit of time, but once that's done, I will be back. Now that we have our wild yeast, we're going to take that, we're going to put back into the nutrient processor, and this is where we take our flour that we have. Find it because I rearranged everything on me. There's the refined flour. We put that in there, and we're gonna make the dough. Okay, now that we have the dough, we want to take that dough, we're gonna put that aside, because what we need to do is we need to do turned an oil. And so to make that oil, we need to have butter. But to make butter, we need to have cream. To make cream, we need to have some form of a milk. So I have a bunch of fresh milk here. I'm going to put that in there, and I'm going to process that into the cream. Now that we have the cream, we need to take that cream, we're going to put back in there, and that's going to give us the churned butter. Okay, now that we have the churned butter, we take the churned butter, we put it in there, and you notice it won't do anything. And the reason being is we actually need to put this in our inventory. We need to go back to our inventory. Let me open up my inventory here. I'm going to find the churned butter that we made. We're going to pull it out of the inventory, and I'm going to hit C to split it. Now I got two sets of it. Now I want to go back into the nutrient processor, find my churned butter. One stack of it. Still, as you can see, nothing, but don't worry, we're getting there. There's the other churned butter. You put that in like that, and you're going to get the clarified oil. We're going to begin the process of cooking that. All right, now that we have this clarified oil, we want to take the clarified oil, we want to put that in there. We're going to go and find our dough that we had, which is right here. We're going to put that in. Now we need one other ingredient, and that is sugar. Where is my sugar? I made some sugar. There's the sugar. Now, processed sugar can be made simply by getting cactus. So if you get, is my cactus, if I have it here, yeah, the cactus flesh. You get the cactus flesh, you put it in the processor, it turns it into a cactus jelly. Take that cactus jelly, and it turns it into processed sugar. So let me go back to where my processed sugar is. There it is, and I put that in there, and this will give us the limpet donuts. I'm going to go ahead and process that out right now. Okay, now we need to make some stellar custard. So in order to make stellar custard, you need 3 ingredients. We're going to need the cream. We're going to need silicate eggs. So if you don't have silicone eggs, you can make that with chromatic metal. I'm going to take those. I'm going to put that in there. And then we need some sugar. Let me find my sugar here. There's the sugar. I'm going to put that in. Process this just to make. There we go. We've made that. Now I'm gonna put these back in the inventory here. Do that. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna put that in there, and I want to find that donut that I made of the limpet donut. And my donuts. That's the custard one. There's the limpet donut. We put that in. Begin the process of making this donut. So I've made the donut. I'm going to take this, put that in there. I'm going to take the donut. I'm going to put it in there. Now, let's go down and get to a spot where we can harvest. Okay, I am down on the planet and I'm going to show you my mining tool here real quick. The main thing you need is an optical drill, which gives you 88%. None of my other drills gives mining resources, as you can see here. So let's go ahead, and I have this rock here that I've examined, and I'm going to mine it. As you can see, it's just 35 that you get from that. So I'm going to open up this. I'm going to go to the exosuit. I'm going to go to the nutrient ingester. And in the nutrient ingester, I'm going to take the Stellarator, put it in there. This is going to give you that 64% for one, and will last for 10 minutes. So you can put a stack in here, and let's say you want to run for like an hour, put a stack of 10 in, and you'll be able to mine for an hour doing this. So I put that in there. Let's go ahead and mine that. Look at that increase. Great, huge amount of increases. And the great thing is it works for anything that you get. As you can see, I'm getting massive amounts from that. I'm getting huge amounts from the rock. Let's just give it a moment to pop up. You're getting major amounts. Instead of getting in the 60s or so, you're getting in the hundreds. So your mining can be a lot quicker. And I highly recommend that you do this with a Atlantean multi-tool or a Sentinel multi-tool. And the reason being is if I go back to the multi-tool, I have the mining beam here, but then you have the hijacked laser, which is also a mining beam, and you can put both of these on, which increases how long you can mine by a huge amount. So this will be great for you getting a lot of resources quickly in this whole entire thing and not having to worry about and take so long to get resources. It'll be so much quicker. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and have a great day. Don't forget to subscribe.